Good evening, everyone. Welcome to 10 Luminous Emanations. And before we start, let's connect first with the word of the Ari. This is like part of setting up our consciousness, the consciousness of the day. We want to leave all what we come with outside and to come fresh and clean and ready with an empty vessel to receive some insights and messages that can help us in our own journey. So I'm going to read the word of the Ari, and you can, if you want, you can close your eyes, take a deep breath, clear your mind, and ask for a sign that you can receive tonight that will help you in your personal life. לפני הצמצום היה אינסוף ממלא כל המציאות. דע, כי טרם שנאצלו הנאצלים ונבראו הנבראים. היה אור עליון פשוט ממלא כל המציאות. ולא היה שום מקום פנוי בבחינת אוויר ריקני וחלל. אלא היה הכל ממולא מן אור אינסוף פשוט ההוא, ולא היה לו לא בחינת ראש ולא בחינת סוף. אלא הכל היה אור א' פשוט, שווה בהשוואה א', והוא הנקרא אור אינסוף. So last week, if you remember, we talked about the power of the thoughts, right? The thoughts. I don't know if you have a chance to practice and to pay attention more to your thoughts, but that was the main subject that we talked last week. Someone remember what we say? Something, example? Okay.
Yes.
Yes? Please.
I wasn't here, but I'm always aware of that. And the most important thing is we become what we think. And thought comes first, experience second, not the other way around.
Yeah, but I want something that we talked in the class, like something from the class. Because this is a specific thing why the thought is something very, very important. For sure what you said, you're right, but we want something from the insights of what we studied last week. And I'm sure you're all receiving the message, but I'm not sure I post this week. But okay, so let's continue. מכוח הרצון להשפיע שהוא מאציל נולד בהכרח הרצון לקבל בנאצל, והוא הכלי שבתוכו מקבל הנאצל את שפעו. וזהו שאמר הרב ז"ל שמתחילה היה אור אינסוף ברוך הוא מלא כל המציאות. At the beginning, Rav Ashlag explained, he reminds us all the time. It's funny how Rav Ashlag repeat things so many times. he knows that we're not going to remember. Again, we're not supposed to remember everything, but we're supposed to remember the connections, like the roots of everything, right? So if I remember the root, I know what I'm supposed to do, but if I remember nothing, so what I'm doing, what I'm focusing at, right? So it says that at the beginning, the light was fulfilling the entire existence, right? But it's an endless, right? And it says, פירוש כיוון שחשב השם יתברך לענות את הנבראים, והאור התפשט ממנו. The light thought, right? What was the thought of the light? Just to give the creations, right? Good, just good. Everything that they need. Everything, the things that we think that we want, or the things that we don't even know what we need. The light wants to give us everything. Meaning he wants the vessel to be 24/7 full. What does it mean for you to be full? To be happy, to be satisfied, to be the same like it was in the endless. Is what it says, that at the endless, the light fulfill everything. So if you feel full, right? Can you think about emptiness?
No.
No. Right? When you're hungry, so you're looking for something to eat. But after you finish eating and you're full, that's it. You don't think about food. You're full. So, but he's saying here, lehanot et hanivraim, that the creations, they will be happy. They will be full. So it's not enough just to be full, right? We want to be happy. How many times you've been hungry, and after you finish eating, you said, "Oh my God, I ate so much. Oof, no, I wish I didn't eat. You know, these two last bites. Really, it's to do 2 bites? I'm doing it also. Don't worry. We live in the same world. But why? So it means like you enjoying, let's say, whatever you eating, but then like you don't know where to stop. Stop. Why we don't know where to stop? And keep the happiness, right? Imagine if we can stop, let's say, I don't know, like 4 bites before, like leave something. That's okay. Wow, I feel good. Why we need to go all the way till you feel like there's no room, like, right? So it means it's not the vessel feel full. Now the vessel feel overwhelmed. You see the difference? So what does it mean? This is like food we can understand because, it's happened to all of us. Sometimes we full and we see the cake and we want the cake and then the ice cream is coming, we want the ice cream and like, oh my God, maybe I got to throw up and I have more room. Like you don't know what to do with yourself, right? Because there is more food. But imagine, in life, it's not just about food. We're talking about the spiritual food. So we said, what Rav Ashlag continue what we studied like in the past, I think, last week and 3 weeks ago, about the thoughts, about the power of the thoughts. Sof ma'aseh machshava tchila. So the end of the result, it's the beginning of the thought. Everything needs to be at the beginning of the thought, right? So let's say even when we sit to eat, I need to ask myself, what is my desire right now? What is my desire? What do you want to, when you're eating, what is your desire? Help me with that, please.
Finish.
Huh?
Finish.
Just to finish? That's it?
And to satisfy your hunger.
Thank you.
Okay, finish. What else?
Keep you alive.
There's no wrong answer, don't worry. All answers have been accepted. So whatever you feel, just say. I'm just asking questions. Okay, to be full. Okay, to finish. What else?
Elevate the sparks of the food we're eating.
To elevate the spark of the food that we eat. Okay, nice. What else?
Enjoy what you asked for.
Enjoy. Okay. What else? Just this table today. What's going on? Those 2 tables.
To get some energy. To continue.
To
with
get
it.
energy. Oh, we start talking about energies now. Okay. To get energy. Nourishment. Okay. What else?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction.
Ego. Our ego. To feed our ego.
Oh,
We eat certain things.
Let's not go there. You start good. Don't go there. So we're talking about energy, right? First of all, we know that when we eat in the food, without going now to explain about the food, but yes, we do receive an energy, and there is some energy to go to our soul, right? When we make the blessings, we want to, if I meditate to elevate the spark of the light, there is spark of the light inside of the food, we're chewing, we're breaking the klipot, and we're releasing like energies, right? There is a whole system that work over there. It's not just to eat and that's it, gone, right? There is also, there are a lot of meditations when you eat. Because also to eat is a spiritual work. We think it's something physical. It's also spiritual work. Because how do you know it's a spiritual work? It's affecting your energy after. Does it or no?
Yes, it does.
There is food you can eat and you feel exhausted, you want to sleep, right? And there is food you can eat and you feel like, wow, woohoo! Unfortunately, most of the time it's not like woohoo. Most of the time it's like, I wish I can have a bed here, in the office. I can take a nap. What can happen? 30 minutes. I have anyway 1 hour break, But what's the point? So what I really want? This is the question. If we seeking for energy, right? Since we wake up in the morning, what are we looking for? We're looking for fulfillment. Remember Kabbalah 1? Yeah?
Yeah.
We're looking for fulfillment. Whatever we are doing, any action, any thoughts, any movement, right, that we are having in the day, it's because I'm looking for fulfillment. If we're not looking for fulfillment, we're not going to move. Believe me, you're not going to move. Any type of fulfillment, whatever you want to name it. If you're hungry, not hungry, you need money to pay your bills, you need to work, you need to drive from place to place, to pick up your kid, to pick up this, whatever. There is a desire over there. There is a fulfillment. There is a task that you need to do. If you don't have like this desire to get something, you're not going to move. You're going to even to sit is also a desire to sit. Because also you want to receive something from sitting or from sleeping, no? It's also a desire. Because you want to receive something. Why are you going to sleep? You want to charge your battery, you want your soul to get information. There is a lot of things, right? So what does it mean for us? It means that if I'm saying that I want to have a fulfillment, like it says in the endless, everything was full, and the thought of the Creator, it's to do what? Just to make His creations happy, full and happy, that they will enjoy, really they will have the joy of life. Do we feel really the joy of life? You don't have to answer, you just need to answer to yourself, right? If you really feel the joy, like, you know, you're walking in this world since you wake up in the morning and you feel the joy of life. So let's say not really, right? We need to work very hard to feel the joy of life. Because this is the world of the empty space. But from the point of the Creator always giving us. If I'm not receiving, it means I don't have the right intention. You give some answers here, beautiful answers, right? But I don't have the right intention. So it means, why we're mentioning food, because it's easy for us to understand. We can actually check ourselves. When you're talking with someone, it's very hard for you to listen to yourself and to pay attention from where you're actually talking, where you're coming from. What is your agenda? What is your goal? We have a class about it, remember? We talked about it. But when you sit and you put your, the food in your plate, or you're making the food even, you have some time to ask yourself those questions. Just a second, I'm making now the food. What I really want from the food? Ask yourself, whatever that, to fill yourself up, to this, whatever. So if you want energy, if you said you want energy, we're all thinking, so ask yourself, in this food, do I'm going to get the energy that I need right now?
Yeah.
Or I'm just eating this food because I like it? No, it's not yes. It's depend of what you're now making. Because most of our desires, right, we desire in things that most of the time, they're not really good for us.
Right.
And they're not really good for us. Right? Think about it. I'm talking about food because it's easy to understand, and we'll take it now to in between food. And you will see. Because most of our decisions, we actually deciding from feelings, from memory, we don't really, like think about it. If I want energy and I know lunchtime, I don't know what you like, but let's say a person, he like pasta. But if we eat the pasta, he want to go to sleep, right?
Yeah.
But I like pasta, what I can do, what I'm going to eat? You want me to eat vegetables? I don't like vegetables. Okay. And he repeat those mistakes, or you bring a sandwich or whatever, right? Or go to a restaurant, he go on the menu, okay, give me the pasta, no? And eat it again. Okay, and then he go back to the office and like super tired. Oh my God, another 3 hours. Oh my God. So it means we know that there are things in life that putting us down, and we're still doing what? Repeating those mistakes. Another day, another day, another day, another day. When we get another day to fix the mistake. You remember this movie? How do you call this movie?
Groundhog Day.
Groundhog Day, right? So we can sit in the living room, we can laugh at that guy. Hey, you don't see, just say good morning, you don't see, just be nice. Because you sit at home. But this is us. This is us. We're waking up to the same day. We don't pay attention. Why? Because I think I'm okay. But he's not okay, she's not okay. But he says here, are you happy really? Are you really feel the fulfillment? Not the fulfillment that you close the deal, or I don't know, you're hungry and now you eat your sandwich and now you feel full. Not that fulfillment. The 99% fulfillment. Really the joy, the energy The energy, not the 1%, the energy from or through the 1% connected with the 99. And here we come in with that thought of me thinking about every action that I'm taking. I need to put the intention that I want to cleave myself with tree of life. And think about that idea, okay, crazy idea, crazy idea. But think, tonight something click in your vessel. I know some people doing it, but let's say something click in your vessel, and from tonight you're even going to change that matter of what? If you're going to ask your question before you're going to eat. Why I'm eating what I'm eating right now? Why do I want this whatever? Pizza, pasta, I don't know. Whatever you like. Sushi, right? Whatever you like. Why are you eating it? Like, why? It doesn't mean not to eat it. But first I need to start to check why. Why? And you will see that many, many times we harming ourselves more than we helping ourselves. I'm saying something and I'm doing something else. Totally something else. Now, that we're talking about energy and food. Now, think about the rest of the time, you're not eating all day, right? You have like just, I don't know, 3 meals or 5 meals a day. You eat in like small meals, big meals, whatever, according to your schedule, according to what you like. But think about the rest of the day. What's going on in the rest of the day, right? We're still being affected by feelings. So how come if the thought of the Creator, just to fulfill the vessels, and the vessels need to be happy 24/7, how come we don't feel it? Help me, please. Open floor. How come we don't feel it?
We separate ourselves from the Creator.
Beautiful. How?
Oh, well, by
Real life. Selfishness.
egos, just wanting to get for ourselves alone.
Selfishness. Yeah, she got the point. Desire to receive, don't self alone. Ego, it's a big word. We need to find what is my ego. Ego, it's nice to say ego. So I can say, okay, I have big ego. Okay, I have ego. Okay, I have ego. So, do I know which type of ego I have that I need to work on?
Right.
When I need to change something, I need to be specific what I need to change. Can you buy me a cheese, please? Imagine I'm sending Jordan, can you buy me cheese? And he goes to the supermarket, he buys me cheese. How many type of cheese there are in the supermarket? So, what are the percentage that he will like find the right cheese, he will meditate, pray, scan the Zohar, do Ana Bekoach, and find the right cheese for me. Right? I just told him, bring cheese. So it's like we're saying, I have ego. Okay, wow, amazing, big cheese. Okay, but which type of ego? Which type even of selfishness? Because selfishness, it's a part of the ego, but in different areas, I can be selfish, and in different areas I'm not selfish. This is why what Satan does, this is how he confuses us. Because we're not bad people, right? So we don't feel we're bad people also.
No.
We feel even we want to change, we want to help.
Okay.
He using the goodness inside of us, and he transform it that we don't go, it's going to be covering the selfishness, that we're not going to see its selfishness. He make it kind of like, he cover things. This is why it's so hard for us to see that I'm selfish. When we see that we are selfish, when really, when it's something like, when you exaggerate, that you get upset, angry, and somebody now will tell you in your face, oh, you're selfish, you did, no, I'm not selfish, whatever, then you realize, oh, you know what, yes, I was thinking about myself, okay, now, because there was big argument, or big thing in the office, now you can see it. But this big thing happened because, maybe the whole year you behaving that way, but, it didn't bother no one, but till today, that's it. They can't take it anymore. Now, they put it out there. So, one of the things that Rabbi explained, he explained, at the beginning of the book, in the introduction, that he says that the way that human beings live in this world, they live that most of the time they have pain and suffering. And once, like very, very, very long time, they have like a little bit glimpse of like happiness. And the way they like actually behave, and you can pay attention the way you describe in your life or other people talking next to you. And he's saying how much like the same. And then they live in how? They live in like on that glimpse of happiness till the next one. But in between they really like have pain and suffering. They're not enjoying life. So if you pay attention to the way we talk, we're saying, oh my God, wow, I can't forget the trip to Spain. Oh my God, that was amazing. When you been there? Oh, 10 years ago, I went to Spain. It was amazing, man. All the flowers over there and this and that. Okay, and then what? What's in the Caribbean, whatever. So what we remember, we have peaks. Okay? Maybe we've been really happy over there. Let's say we've been happy, right? But what has happened in between? So if you've been happy, let's say in Spain or whatever, you went to a trip and really like, wow, why this wow cannot be every day? Because you think, what gives you the wow? Spain? Or the Caribbean? Or Hawaii? Or Thailand? Or Israel? Or what gives you the wow?
Expectations.
The light, yes, for sure is the light. My spiritual work. It's not the place. It says you change the place, right? You change your luck. But change the place what? Not just in the physical level. How many times you move from apartment to apartment? Right? Are you renting, right? You're renting or you bought a house, right? Did you move in the past 20 years? How many times you moved? Twice? 3 times? Once? Did you move?
3 times.
Yeah, 3 times, right? So in each time that you moved, your life changed tremendously, right?
Dramatically.
Like crazy?
Yeah.
Some yes, some no?
No.
Some no, some yes. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. So what does it mean? It means that if I'm changing something physical, the intention behind it also need to be there. It's not enough just to change the physical place. There is the intention of why. Remember the intention? Why you want. Why you want to change even physical place. Why you can enjoy here and you can't enjoy here. There's a lot of questions we need to ask. Okay? Because the light always giving us energy. 24/7. Never ever stop. We are the ones that disconnect ourselves from the light of the Creator. And we need to know that the intention of the light just to fulfill the vessels and make the vessels happy. And if we're not there, because obviously it's a little bit the opposite. It means most of the time the person needs to be super happy and full and feel the joy and the taste of life. And once in a while, a little bit glimpse of pain and suffering just to remind him his spiritual work, why he came here. But unfortunately, we get so used to the pain and suffering that if sometimes a person feels a little bit light in his life and happy, what's happened? Think about it. When you feel a little bit happy, what's happened to your consciousness? Think about it when it's happened. Because there is something that happened in our consciousness. One, we don't really know why I feel like that. 2, I don't know what to do with it. No idea what to do with it. Because we don't know even how to behave. When we really have the light and we're happy, if you pay attention to yourself, you see that you don't know how to behave. Suddenly you start to behave in a silly way. You don't know what to do with it because it's a lot of light. I'm not used to it. And then what's happened next? We're losing it. And then we go back to the world that we know of pain and suffering. of fighting, of arguing, of blaming, of judging. This I know. At least here I can, control.
Manage, maneuver.
Yeah, I can be angry, I can be sad, I can blame everybody. Yeah, don't take responsibility. Yeah, but to be happy 24/7? Oh my God, it's so hard. What I'm going to do with all this light? But this is what your desire, this is what you want. So when we have those glimpses of light, of happiness, we need to copy paste it to all day long, the entire year. We need to start to learn and to teach ourselves how does it feel, first of all, to recognize it. What does it mean for me to be really happy and full? And how I can, instead of freaking out when it's coming, how can I make room for it that it will last all the time? To be happy and full, it doesn't mean everything around you will be pink and perfect. No. But it means you're going to have the control. How to fix things. Instead of freaking out, instead of get upset and angry, what do you think the Kabbalists? The Kabbalists, they could see each person's soul and his correction. So imagine, they need to freak out every second. Because they know we came here to finish the job, and each person needs to finish the job, that these Kabbalists need to finish the job also. He can't finish the job for everybody. Yes or no? So imagine if he sees the garbage of each one of the people that are around him, and he can say what? What he can say? Nothing. Nothing. Either continue to be happy and to smile. Nothing. How many of us can do that?
No, critical.
Think about it. We study Kabbalah. We're supposed to walk in the way of the Kabbalist. We're supposed to be Kabbalist, right? If you study Kabbalah, you're supposed to be Kabbalist. That's it, right?
But
Make sense?
But if you
Yes.
see something and somebody, can you help in a way?
I'm talking about the reactive system, not about helping.
Just us.
Reactive system. How many of us can see the garbage in the other person and still be with control? Yes, you can control yourself. Even to say, the Rav said once, the most hard thing for me, it's not to say. It's not to say. And if you knew the Rav didn't really talk a lot. If you go to the Rav and ask questions, then the Rav, he bless you without, and you feel the energy. Because if the Rav will tell us what he sees, I'm not sure we can even, we'll stay even in the classroom or coming back to Kabbalah. Yeah, you're laughing, but you have people in life that come and tell you you're garbage because they love you and you hate them. And you don't want to talk with them anymore. You're my friend, you're not my friend anymore, right? And this is like outside garbage. Things that you did or you behave. Here we're talking about inner light, inner garbage. It's very hard to accept. When somebody can see your ego in a clear way and he can touch the point, the root of our ego. Oh my God. It's very painful. But we people that we say, I want the light. I want the light. Right? Candles. We put incense, right? So beautiful, right? Amazing. Then you walk out of the meditation and somebody pushing your button. Where is all the meditation? Oh, you ruined my meditation. I was in a good place. What you did? Why you need to tell me now? Really? He rules your meditation? You connected. You said you want to be spiritual. Don't control yourself. So you want to do meditation? No one will interfere you, right? It's happened to all of us. So what does it mean? Rabbi is telling us you need to know that the entire existence was full, was complete. So it means our existence, each one of us have different, in a way, think about it, because we are different vessels, have different existence. Because each person has different world in his own world, right? In his own mind. The way we processing things, we are different from each other. Maybe we all, yes, want to study Kabbalah. We all want to have peace in the world, yes? How many people want to have peace in the world? Not just us, in the world. You believe there are a lot of people who want to have peace?
Yes.
But each one of them think that peace is the same thing that the other person think. Now, peace, if you follow me, so it will be peace. If you don't follow me, so they're doing crazy stuff in the world. But they want peace. So what does it mean? Love. Everybody have the same understanding about what is love? So what does it mean? It means like we processing everything in a different way. And if it's not in my way, I hate you. I don't like you. I don't love you. Don't be near me. Because you don't understand me. What do you mean? Do you understand yourself? Do you understand yourself? I ask many times and I'll ask you again. You need to sit with yourself and you need to ask yourself simple question. And if you really ask this question without being afraid, you will see how hard it's hard. Yeah, I'm hoping I was speaking English. How hard it is to find the answer. Ask yourself a simple question. If an angel will appear in the room right now and will ask you, what is the only thing that I can give you right now that will make you happy forever? One thing. You need to ask yourself this question. I tried. I'm telling you, it's very hard. Because what's happened, the way that Satan works, he planting in our brain different goals, small goals. Oh, this deal. Oh, I want this house. I want this. He's throwing us to different goals that really, it's not what will make you happy. But what's happened? You busy with the process right now. You fool with what? With delusion. Not with happiness. Not with the heart of the Creator. With delusion. So you feel like, oh, I'm so busy. Wow. My day's full. Oh my God. Wow. Thank God. Because when you have vacation, you don't know what you do with yourself. How much Netflix you can watch or TV or read books. So let me just be busy with work. But which work? The physical work need to help us to do the spiritual work. But if you do just the physical work, and you're receiving the result, and the result will come with what? With no fulfillment. So after you receive what you receive, you said, oh, that's it? Oh. Okay, so what next? What next? And even when we study Kabbalah, we're still repeating the same mistakes. Doesn't mean I got it. No. Now you have more light, but maybe you're wasting more light. Because Satan, this is what he used. Right? But if I would start, this is a simple question when I told you. A very simple question, but very deep one. And imagine if if an angel will come and will ask you, what is the one thing that you desire that I will give you and will make you happy and full forever, for the rest of your life? And you're going to sit and do it. You're going to get confused. Money, oh no, just maybe health. Okay, health. No, maybe kids, maybe the kids. Your mind going to, so how do you know during the day what makes you happy? So if you don't know how you have this expectation or expectations that other people will fulfill you and understand you. You don't know even what really makes you happy. Are you really making the research to find out who you are and what makes you happy and how you're supposed to receive the fulfillment? Because we're doing so many mistakes every day. With food, with relationships, with habits. And every time we're doing the mistake, what we say to ourselves, oh, that's it. Last time, that's it. I'm not going to have the whole bucket of ice cream anymore. That's it. Last time. Right? Till when? Till the next week. We're not learning from mistakes.
No more.
And we're saying, I want to be happy. How? Who we want to blame that we're not happy? Who?
Others.
We need to take responsibility. Now we are in amazing time. Now after Shavuot. It means we receive the new Zeran Pin. We earn it. It's called, we are now in the level of new Zeran Pin. It means we're all supposed to be adults. Adults, it's called Gadlut Bet. A kid, he have certain behavior. Then, from 0 to 6, from 6 to 12, from 12 to 20, from 20 and on, right? From 20 and on, it's already adult. And if you have kids around you, you know kids, or you have kids, so you know how they behave, yes or no? They behave like kids. No responsibility at all. And you try to teach them responsibility, right? But can I say about myself that I'm taking responsibility? That I'm behaving like adult? Or most of the time I'm behaving as a kid, but because I have to do it, so physically we're doing things because we have to. But if somebody will ask you if you want to do it or not, you will say no. Who wants to be in traffic many hours a day, 5 you're coming back, go in the morning, all this like schlepping. Who wants that? That's the office to be next door, right? You go downstairs, work, come home. You have someone that bring your kids from school, right? You have somebody to cook the food, somebody clean your floor. Yes, do you want it or no? You're afraid to say yes, huh?
Yes, we do.
For sure you want. That's good life, for sure. But we're supposed to behave as adult. What does it mean adult? Don't clean the floors and just buy the cook or this. No, this is not what we're talking about.
Take responsibility.
Take responsibility on my life. And if I'm taking responsibility, what does it mean?
That I'm
If I'm the cause, because I'm the leader, I want to be the leader, yes? So if you see a leader that complain all day, he can be a leader. A leader need to show what? What's the next step? What's the next step? Like everybody, come on, let's do it, right? You need to put energy in the people's mind and their body and their soul. Come on, to show them visions. Let's do it, we can do it. Come on, together, pom, 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 right? So people feel, oh my God, he's right. Wow, there's no time to sit and think. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Like in the army. Imagine people go, like, if you think about it, it's crazy. They shooting at each other. What consciousness they need to have to go into fight? Do you understand? But imagine you have a general that is like, oh guys, I'm not sure, we're going out. I'm not sure, I think I will stay here because, I don't feel well, no, my stomach, I have a diarrhea and maybe I will stay here. Okay? Well, so what do you think his soldier said? Oh, don't worry, we're going out. Suddenly you feel, oh, boss, I also have my head, I have a headache. So nobody wants to go to fight.
the worst one.
You watch movies now, you see those people that even fight before even guns.
Yeah.
You see the general with the sword, he is the first on the horse, right? Come on, follow me, and he's first, jumping inside of all the crowd with knife and sword, right?
Yeah.
This is insane, this is crazy. But when you sit in the living room with the popcorn, wow, it's amazing. You don't think about it. If we are the ones that actually over there fighting, oh my God, this is crazy. But we're fighting every day against the opponent. So I'm the leader on the horse, like, come on everybody. Or I'm the last one. Go, it's okay, go.
The cheer.
Which one I am? This is what I need to ask. And what does it mean to be adult? This is the leader. The leader, and we all want to be leaders. But the way we behave like kids. If you record yourself, try, don't believe me. Record yourself one day, everything you say, and then check if you are a leader, or if you are an adult, or if you're a kid. And you find yourself, you whining like a kid.
All the time.
The kid complain about the Lego or about the car that his sister took it. You complain about the car that your husband or whatever, who took my keys, or whatever. All they're the same. What changes the toys? Become to be bigger. That's it. Same toys.
Yeah.
The daughter have a doll, the house doll, right? The Barbie house, and you have a house. Whatever. She complain about this, you complain about that. The same. And we saying we are the adults. You can argue with kids or with teenagers, in a way that you don't understand who is the adult here. You? Them? If I supposed to be an example, the Kabbalists, they've been an example not by telling people what to do or not to do, by just doing. We're trying to convince people that we're right. And we're trying to convince people to follow what I read in this book and this book and this book. You think if someone will tell you to do that, you will follow? You're not going to follow.
No.
If this general, we stayed in the tent and said, yes guys, good luck, I'm here behind you. No, they want to see their leader, come on guys, we can do it, follow me, run, they're running and like, oh my God, my leader is there, I need to protect him, right? They're all like, this is how we behave. So we need to understand when we're saying that I want the light, I want the fulfillment, what I'm willing to do to have the fulfillment. I'm willing to behave as an adult, I'm willing to fight my ego, I'm willing even to look for my ego. What is the root of my ego? Because it can't be that we're all here, right, in this world, and we are perfect. How can it be? If we are perfect, so what are we doing here? So it means I need to say just a second, you know what? I feel perfect, but if I'm here, it means I have correction. So I'm not perfect. So you know what? Light, please. Rabbi Shimon, scan the Zohar, Du'ana Bekoach. Show me today. Show me today my imperfection. Show me today what I need to work on. Show me today the root of my ego. Show me, because I really want to do the work. Because I want to feel the light in my life. I want to feel happy. I want to have it. And I know that in the endless, I said to the light, don't give me if I'm not working for it. So if I'm still thinking about just give me, and I'm not really doing something to receive, the vessel is not going to feel full most of the time. Most of the time, the vessel will feel empty. This is why we're adding, you know. This is why we're adding. And again, check yourself. When you're drinking something or eating something, you're adding. So what does it mean? Even in life, remember we talked about many times with words. When somebody asks you something, what do? You adding things or you answer to the point? Add. We add in and add in and add in. The people already snoring and you continue to talk. Like we adding. Why? Why not to the point? Why to finish our energy and to finish other people's energy?
To justify something.
Why to waste our time? Why to waste other people's time? There's no time, you don't understand. Time is precious. There's no time to waste. We need to be on the point. Pam, 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 pam. Imagine, you know, I'm telling you like movies and war and those things, right? Because there's no time to think over there. There's nothing to think. They need to do what? To act. Pam, 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 pam. Right? But we don't feel well in a war. So we have time. So when we have time, who is kicking in? Satan. And he convinces us with all the other thoughts. He convinces us in his world. And then we think that I'm in the right zone. I'm in the right place. No. If we don't feel the sense of urgency, if I don't feel this fire to find my correction, to find my ego, I was explain. Every day we need to look for our field. Are you looking for your field? We barely throw in the garbage from the house. We live over there. We put the bag garbage over there. And in the morning, right? We're like, so we barely even 1%. We barely do those things. We like procrastinating things. So imagine you think we're really looking inside every day to look for my garbage? Come on. This is our job. To look for the field, to look for the garbage, to be excited about it. Why? Because I said, I want to be happy. So if I want to be happy, I need to look for this diamond. You know, people to look for diamonds that you go to the store and buy, many people died because of that, right? Went into those tunnels to find the coil and then to press and then to find the diamonds. Yes? No? What do you think? Yes. Okay, beautiful. So where is my diamond? Where is my diamonds? I'm willing to get dirty and like the Rav said, to go to the mad and to go inside and, you know, to get dirty with everything and to find my way up. I just want to stay here and like, no, I'm clean, everything is okay. I'm okay. They need to change. When they change, I will change. It reminds me something, it's funny, but we recorded. I don't know if you remember the movie Rocky Balboa, remember the movie Rocky Balboa? I think it was Rocky 4 with the Russian guy, right? When he won in Russia, right? Yeah. So what he says, right? If I can change, you can change. Everybody can change, right? So it sounds like, oh, it's Rocky, okay, it's Logan. No. We don't even think we need to change. Yes, once in a while, yeah, I know I need to change. But really, if a person knows he needs to change, every day he will search for it. Like he's searching for gold. Because we're searching for the light. But, unfortunately, we're so busy with life and so many tasks. Who have, the time to think about it even? But this is why the Kabbalah is saying, it's not a physical work. It's a spiritual. It's in your thoughts. It's in your mind. And this is why whatever you do, you need to put the intention in it and your thoughts. Why you do it. So everything that you're doing, let's say from tonight and tomorrow, think about it. Every action that you are taking, cleave your thoughts with the thoughts of creation. Because the light wants just to give us. So how can I cleave myself through that action with tree of life? Just ask the question even. Even you don't know. But at least start to think like that. And you see, slowly, we're going to behave as adult. And when you're going to start to behave as adult, you're going to listen to people around you and you're going to be amazed. Oh my God. It's like kindergarten, but for adults. What's the difference? Just big people. But not to judge them. To help. The same way you want to help your kid, that he will understand what he needs to do, not to do. Same way you need to help in the same way. When you're growing spiritually, you need to help those people that are actually under you, to lift them. And then you're growing, you lift them. Then somebody over there lifting you. You see those people that climb in the mountains? Yeah. How they helping each other, right? The same way. We say, but there's one, he's better than everyone. He's the leader, so you're going up. And then he helping. Are you excited?
Wow.
Physical contact is not only an illusion, but it's also the point of least impact. Why is it the point of least impact? To us it appears the big splash comes not when it leaves my hand, not when the pebble leaves my hand, but when the pebble actually touches the water. Why does it appear that way? Why do we have that illusion, if we want to call it illusion? Why does the illusion happen?
Because we're not in contact with the 99%. We were in contact with the 99%, we would see it from the beginning.
And there's another reason. And there is another reason. And this is the real paradoxical reason. What is Malchut? Is it further away from the light or closer to the light than Keter? Which is closer?
Keter.
Why is Keter closer?
Because it's less covering.
What's that?
Less covering over Keter.
No, why? That's not giving me the answer. What's that? Because there's lesser of the desire to receive. It's a greater desire to share. Right? Keter is almost light itself. Almost having the characteristic of Ratzon Latet. Therefore, opposites never attract. Opposites never attract. Only to the extent that what appears to be an opposite becomes more like the light, that attracts. There's an expression, opposites attract. And that's the way they think, that why does the plus and the minus pole of the light attract to each other? It's not true. That two opposites attract. That's where it all came from. Opposites attract. Not true. The kochit nagdut, the restriction of the filament, changes the negative pole. This is a Zohar. This is a Zohar. I mean, he doesn't exactly say it in terms of a light bulb, but the light bulb is for us that classical example. The reason that a circuit is made between the plus and the minus is not because opposites attract. Opposites will never attract. But because the filament, the kochit nagdut, the restriction, when it becomes effective, it changes the minus into a plus. And therefore the circuit is created because you now have two pluses.
That's the returning light.
That's returning light.
Binding.
That's what's binding by striking. That's right.
So when you say binding, is it like when you're binding
Yes, it's
music
good.
also? Binding.
Of course, this week's Pasha, and in fact, I want to read part
It's
of
interesting
the.
what you're saying, because the plus shoots forward, right? The sharing shoots
Outwards,
forward,
goes outwards.
So you have that filament, okay, and transform the negative pole, and from the negative now it shoots forward because it's coming from
Shoots
the
outwards, right,
the other side.
right.
So you have two pluses, but for us it looks like it's a plus and a minus.
That's right.
It's just that, like you say, at the point of the filament, you have that transformation, and therefore, yeah, I got it.
Because we see it going in one direction, we don't see the returning light. We don't see.
That's right.
We fail to see. That's like seeing the 99%.
It's like only seeing the impact,
Right.
but after the impact, nothing happened.
Turning around.
Nothing happened. And yet, we have to come face to face with the fact that the outer circle is bigger. And there is no logical, rational explanation why the outer circle should be bigger, when in fact there's less movement. The outer circles have less movement than the point of impact. And that's the very reason, because impact is not measured. Impact is not measured by the amount of action, like between the pebble and the water, but rather by the opposites, by two opposites, right? You have the pebble that wants to go into the water. What does the water do? Want to push back the pebble, right? You have something I throw on a piece of ground, on the ground. The pebble wants to go into the ground. The ground pushes it back. Opposites. Opposites. Opposites will not attract. If they do attract, there's almost no contact, like your illustration of at a point of impact. In fact, there's nothing there. Nothing even there. That's true. Because I don't want to get into that point, but we will soon develop the idea that at Malchut, because of restriction, in fact, Malchut has what? Zero. Malchut is totally choshech. That's right.
Is that why it's illusion? Because there's really nothing there?
Exactly.
It made it so clear by the way it was tonight. It's incredible. The whole thing was so like a picture.
This is the part we're going to forget soon. Right? We're going to forget soon. That we're now being told that not only is the impact not as strong as our eyes would like us to believe, but that impact was so illusionary, called Malchut, that it's totally choshech. In fact, it didn't take in any light at all. It didn't take in any of the impact.
Okay, we stop here.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very powerful. It's very, very powerful.
Wow.
Let's stay with the energy. I hope you will receive like a message tonight that will wake up your desire, right, to do something about it and to connect more with the light of the Creator, and to increase the levels of happiness, the levels of fulfillment, because we're supposed to be one with the light. Because the light of the Creator, if the desire of the light is just to share and to be revealed, we need to let the light to be revealed. The Rav says that we are the ones that blocking the light to share, blocking the light to be revealed. Cause everything you said and we said in the class tonight. So if each one of us will work on himself and prepare the right vessel that the light can reveal through his vessel, so not just are we going to have more light in our lives, this world will have more light and more energy and more solutions and more beautiful things will come to the world, because the light doesn't want us to have pain and suffering in this world. He wants that all of his creations will be happy and full. Good night.